Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing well. So today we have a very special guest with us, Mr. Dev Sharma. When we talk about his experience, so he has a lot that he has already covered in the tech industry. Currently, he is working with Intellex Lab as a senior software engineer. Right. Also, he has worked with Zomato and Airbnb as the software engineer for them. Right. So there is a lot to actually cover about his profile. So you all can visit his LinkedIn and also connect to him, right? So we won't waste much of the time now, right? We'll just begin with the podcast. So your journey has been quite interesting, right? So how has it actually been? What is your story?
Growth, consistency, idea, reality. It all begins at one point. Here. Want to know how the industry works or how to build yourself? Learn from experienced people from the industry. Subscribe to know more.
Okay, so I have very much had this clear in my mind कि मुझे CS ही करना है, since I would say 6th 7th standard. So I did not waste any time, looking for any other branches or colleges. The one where I got computer science, I just took it, and I did not really have much of an interest in physics, chemistry, maths. So JW तो वैसे भी निकलने वाला था नहीं, ये पता था पहले से. So just somehow managed to get into a good college, and over there got a CS1. So life was settled till then. Then बाकी के सारे उछाल आते हैं, ups and downs over there. So I have always been someone who is super into development. So I did not actually. So this was, I would say, part of a mistake that I made early on, that I did not really go for doing DSA that much, or it did not really interest me early on. I was just doing development and all of those things. And initially, when you go into when you get into college, you have like societies and clubs that are there, right? Chapter. I got into a technical chapter. The sole aim over there was to learn things and polish my craft further. And that was the sole aim, and I sort of did achieve that. Over there, made a few friends and got to learn, a bit more of web development, modern technologies like React, Code, etc. I already knew like basic HTML, CSS stuff, but वहाँ जाके और कुछ काफी कुछ सीखने को मिला, काफी लोगों से connect करने को मिला.
Definitely.
So this was basically second semester, first semester, second semester sort of कहानी है ना. Post that, a friend of mine was interning with a startup. Well, actually a very, very early stage startup based out of Australia. So I tried to get an internship in the same company that he was working at. Unfortunately, that did not work out. And I sort of quit in 10 days. So that's a fun story actually. Because it was, the company was, I don't know how it was working or functioning, because it was just like us interns and then Sida Malik. So this was the hierarchy that we were following, completely flat, and like building stuff and all that. But the दिन में भी actually काफी कुछ सीखने को मिला, because I did not have any experience working with Python, Flask, etc. Just new basic HTML, CSS आता है. हाँ ठीक है, if you want me to build front end, I can do that. But still, like even in those 10 days, I learned quite a few things. Thanks to my friend, who got me that first internship. Then came the second year. Second year, unfortunately, it was pandemic still going on, at the peak of it. So not much of college. And I'd say I did not lose too much to the pandemic, because I'm not sure if it wasn't there, like if there was no pandemic, I wouldn't have had that much of a college life anyways. So I think time well spent, doing things that I was interested in, rather than link classes. And one of the good things in my college is that you don't have to suffer that 75% minimum attendance if you have a minimum of 9 CGPA. 9 CGPA, so current semester attendance mark. So that actually allowed me to learn and explore a lot more things than what my peers would have, or what if I would have if I had to attend 75% of my classes. So COVID helped me a lot, and I actually did a couple more internships before my before my third year. So actually, when the company started to come for internships, I had done 2 more internships. One was a 4-month long internship that I did in winters of the second year, and one I did in the summers, the summer vacation just before my third year, right? So now internships आने वाली थी, so I was pretty scared, कि DSA ही नहीं आता है जो भी पूछेंगे. So I sort of started preparing for it in February, and the companies do come in around June, July. That's how I got my first internship on campus, which was a company called Motor. Okay, you can look it up. You know, they do some sort of connected car analytics and intelligence. That's basically that. That's basically what they do. I got this, and then the third year थोड़ा सा चल था. Was already internship निकाल चुका था ना day zero पे. The third year थोड़ा सा चल किया. Then went to intern over there. Did not get a conversion. There was some hassle or something happened, but they told me that they cannot tell me a no for sure. So they asked me for a returnship. है ना? कि आप वापस आ जाइएगा, and then we'll confirm your PPO. Yeah. So that happened, and then I actually sat for placements as well. यहाँ से उनको बोलिया था कि अच्छा ऐसा है तो फिर then just tell the college that you are not giving me a placement so that I can sit for the others. ठीक है, that's basically how I got into Airbnb. So you know, like usually there's like 5-6 companies that share the initial slot. It's called the slot 1 or day 0 placement. Right? So over there, one of the companies was Airbnb, and I gave their interviews, right, pretty straightforward for me, but the questions were super difficult. Okay. Luckily for me, the expectations were not super high.
Right.
So the like questions were super difficult, but the expectations were not super high at the time. Okay. So I was able to actually get all the questions correctly. Okay. Some of them I did like the most optimal solution, but one of them I missed it. But even then, like they took into consideration the whole profile. I would believe that, right? That's how basically I got into Airbnb. They have like usually 2 technical rounds and 1 culture fit round. The culture fit round is actually very, very important because they rejected like 60% of the folks from the culture fit round. So 10 people were there who cleared the round 1 and 2, but 6 got rejected in the final round. Usually people take that very lightly, right? कि HR round है इसमें तो मतलब just
Right.
support and something, right? But it actually varies from company to company, right? कि कितना formality है और कितना crucial. If you go for companies like Google, Airbnb, right? For them, this is going to be the most crucial round. Okay, you will see that 50-60% of candidates actually do not qualify this one. So that's how basically I got into Airbnb, and I would say getting these placements and placements and internships was actually relatively much simple than how I got into Zomato. Because that was an off campus thing. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर ये easy क्यों होता है? Because कंपनियां सामने से कॉलेज ला के दे रहा है, ठीक है तुमको?
Right.
Just need to fill in, जिसमें eligible हो जाके बैठ जाओ. Getting an off campus internship or a placement is 10x more difficult because पहली बात तो कोई तुमको सामने से approach नहीं करने वाला,
Definitely.
right? And the competition is not just your peers, right? It's anyone who is eligible, right? Across the country, across the globe.
Right.
ठीक है, depends what sort of an opening is that. तो पहली बात तो डिफिकल्टी लेवल और कंपटीशन बहुत ज्यादा है. दूसरी बात तो ये चीज सामने से आने नहीं वाली. यू नीड टू फर्स्ट हैव सम सॉर्ट ऑफ कनेक्शन हु गिव्स यू अ रेफरल, ठीक है, दैट एक्चुअली इंश्योर्स सम सॉर्ट ऑफ अ चांस. एंड इवन इन सम कंपनीज इवन रेफरल्स वोंट गेट यू देयर, ठीक है, बिकॉज़ देयर इज लाइक सो मेनी एप्लीकेशंस रनिंग इनटू द थाउजेंड्स दैट वहां पे रेफरल्स भी काम नहीं करते बिकॉज़ दोस थाउजेंड्स ऑफ एप्लीकेशंस आर रेफरल्स इटसेल्फ, ठीक है. बाकी तो और जनता ने बहुत भरा. So Zomato, I started looking out in April. I started looking out because I knew that Airbnb had a hiring freeze in February. So I was pretty confident कि यहाँ पर कितना भी अच्छा कर लूँ, actually they would not have the headcount available. And that turned out to be a good decision on my part that I started looking out for full-time jobs in other companies because mine was like a internship. And contingent to performance, it was placement. Right? So, but again, like if the company does not have the headcount to place 2 or 3 people, then it doesn't matter how well you perform, right? They are going to stick to their current headcount. They are not going to be able to increase it. So that's basically how I got into Zomato. And Zomato, I got referred by a senior of mine. Okay. And then I went in to give the interviews. The first 2 rounds were basically. The first round is pure DSA, right? And my expectation was that the Zomato does not ask that too difficult of DSA questions, right? But unfortunately, when I gave the interview, they asked me the most difficult questions that I have ever faced in an interview. Okay, and one of them was like, अगर ये चीज पढ़ रखी है तो ठीक है हो जाएगा. It's just going to take your mental strength to come up with a solution. That's a bit of DP question. Okay, but I managed to solve both of them. Relatively solved one of the ones which I had no idea about, right? And got into the second round somehow. Okay, maybe I did not get that one-on-one. Maybe I was like 0.8, 5.87 or something like that, but still managed to get to the second round. second round is my forte, ठीक है, which was system design. Because of this thing, I even in my third year when Motor came on for internships, they had asked me for a system design question, right? So this has been like my forte because I have been working with systems like since long. So I know at least a bit about high level design. At least at my level, I know a good bit of high level design, and now I even work with low level design, so I know that as well. So I did that. Second round was pretty easy to clear for me, but like relatively, right? It depends on what skills you possess. So second round might be much more difficult for you. Then it was the third round. Third round they flew me into Gurgaon, their office, and that was now this time it was like a formality actually. So the third round was with the director of with their director of engineering, and it was just a casual discussion and a salary negotiation sort of round. And since I did not have much of a bargaining power, I could not negotiate well. Okay. So that's how I got into Zomato. I worked there for like 8-9 months and then took a break. Post that I worked with NodeOps. Okay. That's a Web3 infrastructure company. So it's not really Web3 and it's not really a conventional Web2, but it's sort of like a mix of that. So they provide infrastructure for deployments. Like, so they have one-click deployments. So if you want to, let's say, deploy your own Ethereum node, it takes a lot of manual grunt work, right? You have to set up your own VPS and all these things. That's something that they eliminate. So I was working with them for like 3 months as a technical consultant. And recently I joined Intellex Labs as a senior software engineer, so basically as an SDP. Okay. Over there I work with, so I work with Golang. So sort of microservices. Okay, so that has been like since my professional journey. Somehow coincidentally, I have only been working with Golang. Okay, and the rest of the folks are usually like, I mean, like Golang is hot, but are there any jobs or something? And I tell them like I cannot find any job that is not over there where the tech stack is not actually Golang. So like, I have been working with that, and it's been like the best of the experience. At least my preference has shifted to Golang completely.
Understood. Like,
That's sort of been my journey. Like,
you already answered 2 of the questions that I was about to ask you. so that's okay. That's really great because you already gave us an overview about most of the interviews that you have been to, the most challenging ones as well, being here with the Zomato, right? And the rounds you have been through in those interviews, the challenges that you faced, right? So it's already a brief overview about both the things, right? So I won't just repeat the questions, right? So I would just anything that you wanted to say? You wanted to?
No, go ahead.
Yeah. So the thing is that now let's move to the major component or the third question that I was about to ask you, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So what is your view about the SD market, right? Because in India, conventionally, most of the people are still talking about it already.
Yeah.
And in most of the foreign countries, comparing USA, Japan, France, Germany, right? So like the things are actually switching towards other tech fields, right? Because there is a lot to explore in tech as well, right? So what is your recommendation to the students that like what all should they actually look forward to when we compare it to the SD market?
So even within SDs, like you have different domains, right? There's front end, back end, there's mobile, Android, iOS. Okay. You can move into one of the niches as well, within SD. Okay. Not talking about the roles that are different from SD, right? There's obviously one of the roles which is already a bit more popular, DevOps. Okay. That's a bit of an unconventional role, but now it's pretty prevalent. Almost all companies have like SREs or DevOps engineers, and you can venture into that field, learn more about it, learn how development and operations actually work hand in hand, what is CI/CD, all those things. There's also actually other fields which are, like I said, right? You have domains within SD, so you also have other domains like MLE. So you can be a machine learning engineer. That requires you to have like hardcore mathematical skills, right? It's not going to be enough to just know scikit-learn or TensorFlow, right? You're going to have to build your own frameworks. You can't be limited by what's available in the library ecosystem, right? So that's something is a bit more difficult to get into because most of the big tech, they have like a good enough entry barrier of MTech or PhD. Or you need to be very, very good, like extremely good at mathematical skills, right? Statistics, what else? Statistics चाहिए होता है primarily, ठीक है? Linear algebra and then your differentiation के कौन सी branch होती है? What's the mathematical branch? Right, whatever derivatives and all those things, right? So these hardcore mathematics is required, ठीक है? So what you see as Chat GPT या what you see as your different machine learning models are basically glorified mathematics, ठीक है? That's the base of it. So something, if you want to venture in, then be prepared, right? कि you have to build a base of mathematics, not Python. If you want to excel in those fields. ठीक है? Apart from that, there are other roles as well, ठीक है? These are tech, semi-tech roles, ठीक है? There is one of them is analyst role, ठीक है? Now, if you're a business analyst, it's going to be semi-tech, ठीक है? But if you're a data or a product analyst, that's going to be pure tech.
Understood.
So, प्रोडक्ट एनालिस्ट से एक और रोल मैं थोड़ा सा जोड़ के बता सकता हूँ, इज गोइंग टू बी प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर, ठीक है? बट यू कांट बिकम अ प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर राइट ऑफ द बैट, ठीक है? यू आइदर नीड सम टेक्निकल एक्सपीरियंस, ठीक है, एज अ सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर और अ प्रोडक्ट एनालिस्ट, ठीक है, और यू नीड लाइक अ डिग्री ऑफ एन MBA, ठीक है? दैट गिव्स यू दैट बिजनेस माइंडसेट where you can convert the business requirements into product requirements that you feed into your senior developer. He converts those product requirements into technical requirements. Okay, that's how things go. Okay, you are obviously building everything for tech. So these are the few roles that people can venture out. Okay, usually I recommend highly to folks ki pick a niche. Okay, within software engineering you can pick a niche, right? You can go for mobile development, you can go for back-end development, you can go for front-end development, and there's a lot to explore, right? Front-end is not just HTML, CSS, JS. Your back-end is not just writing, your Node CRUD apps. There's a lot more to it, right? As you think about scale, as you think about, growing your applications to billions of users, so there come in the complexities which you can explore. So yeah, that's usually my take on this. Okay? And if something apart from this interests you, right? If you're good at data, you think you're a data guy or a data gal, okay, you can move into something for analytics, data science, machine learning, all of those fields, right? And if you see that you are a bit more into the product and design understanding, okay, so you can venture out into UI UX design or product development, product design, product management. Okay, there are a lot of roles over there as well. So these are just like what a BTech graduate can do as a technical, still a technical, right? There's actually a lot more fields that you can do that are going to be semi-tech or non-technical. ठीक है, वो तो मैंने cover ही नहीं किया. These are all almost technical fields.
Understand.
Yeah, these are the fields that are more up and coming.
So you have already gained a lot of experience while being in the industry since past multiple years, right? So what would you recommend to the students when it comes to the point of self-analysis, right? So how should the students choose between the DSA or development? Right, like how should they self-analyze that what is more suitable for them?
Okay, so usual advice is that do whatever interests you. Okay, you can get a job with either of them, but to stand out, yeah, this is actually one of the mistakes that I did earlier on. Okay, that I mentioned a little bit, right? कि मेरे को DSA में interest नहीं था. I used to be like fully focused and engrossed into development. Okay, then that very perfect. But see, all of these are add-ons, right? Whether you do machine learning, whether you do Android development, whether you do web development or anything, right? कुछ भी कर रहे हो, the base is always going to remain the same. That is going to be your core serious fundamentals and data structures and algorithms. ठीक है? So my advice, ठीक है? पहली advice तो यही है कि मतलब जो interest करता है वो कर लो. ठीक है? If you are going to be nitpicky, ठीक है कि मेरे को ये नहीं करना तो फिर ठीक है मत करो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. But let's say you want to become all-rounded. So my advice usually is that first cover the DSA part. ठीक है? First cover the hard things, क्योंकि development is going to be relatively easier because of the instant gratification. ठीक है? उसमें खुद ही मजा आने लग जाता है. So you sort of अगर DSA के साथ dev कर रहे होगे, so you'll start doing a bit more dev to find an escape. So I usually advise folks to do like complete DSA in their initial first year, ठीक है, and then explore any domain that they want. ठीक है, तो आपने एक बार ग्राफ DP trees सब कुछ कर लिया है फर्स्ट ईयर में, 1 year is more than enough. ठीक है, even if you're starting from what is a variable input output क्या होता है, ठीक है, from that point as well it's a good time frame. 1 year is a good time frame to cover all or most of DSA. ठीक है, then you can look into dev. ठीक है, then you can start exploring, right, कि मेरे को क्या पसंद है, like web development more, do I like iOS development, do I like backend, do I like frontend, do I like machine learning, do I like data science. You can explore any of these, right? एक दो हफ्ता सब जगह में हाथ पाँव मार के देखा, एंड देन डू व्हाटएवर यू नो इंटरेस्ट यू, देन पिक दैट एंड स्टिक विद इट, ठीक है. फिर ऐसा लगता है स्विच कर, एंड दैट्स गोइंग टू बी अ लॉट ऑफ वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम, बिकॉज़ यू वोंट बी good at anything, you'll just be mediocre at all the things that you're trying. So like pick one field and stick to it. That's my rule.
Understood. Right. So, anything that you feel that the students should actually implement in their lives right now from your experience that you have collected since past so many years, right? So, any recommendations that you have for the students regarding?
Yeah. So I mean, like it's more like a meme at this point, but they do learn Git. You can do learn basic OS Linux commands, है ना. ये सब चीजें सीख के बिना इंडस्ट्री में जब आते हैं लोग, so then it's a bit of a burden, you know, on the rest of the folks. You know, Git क्या होता है, जब कोई पूछता है कि like अंदर कैसे आ रही है. So you know, learn the fundamentals, the basic tools that you are going to use, right? You don't have to be an expert, right? कि सारी CI/CD pipelines, GitOps और सब कुछ सीख कर आ जाए, but learn the very basic tools, right? Learn the Unix command, learn the Linux commands, learn Git, ठीक है. Have your projects hosted on, let's say, Vercel or Render or Rails, somewhere like that. Know a little bit about how AWS works, right? How are things deployed in the real world? EC2 क्या होता है, EKS क्या होता है? You don't have to be too much into depth of it, but know the very very basics. ठीक है. Just be aware. That's more than good enough. ठीक है. That's what my recommendation is. बाकी तो जो implement करने की चीजें हैं, that what I usually advise, you know, I was teaching like for the last couple of months, I was teaching Monster to like a cohort of students. So my advice usually for their projects was that pick a problem or pick a minor inconvenience that you face, ठीक है, and solve it using tech, ठीक है. जैसे दो फायदे हैं, एक तो तुम्हारा obviously problem solve हो जाता है, and most of the time it's some sort of an automation, right? Calendly है, ठीक है, Todoist है, ये सब क्या है, ये छोटे छोटे प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं जो कोई भी बना सकता है, right? Why are they successful? Because they built the base very nicely and then they polished it. ठीक है. So that's what you can do, right? अगर तुमको ऐसी प्रॉब्लम है कि यार I need some sort of reminders, then build a reminder app. Okay. It will be a very basic project, but you can polish it. ठीक है. You can have lots of features on that as well, and when you sell it to the interviewer, na, you are able to explain it a bit more passionate. ठीक है. Because you have faced the problem and you have created a solution for yourself. That's something I advise if you are looking for projects, right? The project idea नहीं है तो look around, ठीक है, find a problem and solve it.
That's a really great advice as well. मतलब मैं तो यही सोच रहा था कि हाँ ठीक है, this thing is something that every student can actually apply, right? In their lives, और काफी कुछ सीखने को भी मिलेगा, right?
Exactly.
Through this thing itself. Okay, so like you have been in the industry now already, right? Since past multiple years. So what you have seen is that you have seen the industry changing. मतलब जब you entered here, तब it was a bit different आज के comparison में, right? And how it will be after few years is also very different. Right. So how do you think is that the modern era of AI is changing your field specifically of software engineering or software development, right? And how do you think that after 5 years it will change?
So you know, there is usually a career progression of junior, then you get into a senior role, junior, mid or senior, right? Something like that. Usually it's like that. But you're a junior level engineer, then you get into a mid level position, then you get into a senior level position. It's a problem when you become, instead of going from junior to mid to senior, you diverge out into becoming an expert junior. So that's someone who has like a 5-year experience of 5 years, yeah, but he does not have those expertise that are gained usually during those 5 years. Okay. So that's a big problem right now in the industry, that you have like expert juniors. ठीक है. तो प्रॉब्लम ये नहीं है कि यार जॉब्स नहीं है, ठीक है, प्रॉब्लम ये है कि जॉब्स हैं बट सुटेबल टैलेंट नहीं मिल रहा, ठीक है. दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम दैट नीड्स टू बी सॉल्व्ड फॉर, ठीक है. लोगों को चाहिए टैलेंटेड इंजीनियर्स चाहिए, अच्छे इंजीनियर्स चाहिए, उनको मीडियोकर इंजीनियर्स नहीं चाहिए, ठीक है. स्पेशली दोज हु हैव लाइक सम एक्सपीरियंस, राइट, वहाँ पे this thing becomes much more important, right? Because when you're starting out, there is no high level of expectation, right? But when you have like 3 years or 5 years of experience, then you are going to be responsible for a lot more things. Like, you're expected to work like a fresher. मतलब यहाँ से इंस्ट्रक्शन आता है, सब चीजों की क्लैरिटी है, कोई एम्बिग्यूटी नहीं है, जो करना है वो भी पता है, कैसे करना है, क्यों करना है, सब कुछ पता है, right? So that won't work out. And especially with the coming of AI, ठीक है, there's like a lot of things that can be done with AI that a junior engineer does, ठीक है. So basic React components, you know, setting up a boilerplate code for a server, something like that. Those tasks are easily automated. So what you need to bring into the table is your actual analytical skills, ठीक है, your critical thinking abilities, ठीक है, the things that are going to be, you know, a precursor to the development phase, ठीक है. So you have the planning and design, right? So the planning and design वाला phase है, right? There you need to shine a bit more, ठीक है, because जो development वाला part है, ठीक है, even you are going to use ChatGPT to write a lot of boilerplate and sometimes even full-fledged components as well. So you need to actually know what to ask. Okay, that's where your role comes in. Even if you are using those to automate or, you know, speed up your processes, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, right? Everyone is doing the same thing, right? Even companies are providing, you know, full-fledged subscriptions. ये subscription, right? You can integrate this tool with your ID and just do that. You know, if your productivity increases, the companies don't care how the things are getting done. They care about getting things done.
Definitely.
So you need to actually be the one who can get things done. ठीक है, वो कैसे हो रही है, क्यों हो रही है, मतलब क्यों हो रही है, तो obviously it should be well reasoned out. But जो कैसे हो रही है उसमें इतना importance नहीं है. ठीक है, so you need to be starting out with a vision कि हाँ मेरे को एक 10x developer बनना. That is something that you can, you know, focus on once you get into that basics cleared out. ठीक है, fundamentals sorted है, then, you know, build projects, you know, do things that are a little different. ठीक है, even like at your level they can be a little different, but industry standard हो सकता है. That will make you stand out. ठीक है, अगर किसी के resume में मेरे को Docker Kubernetes लिखा हुआ दिखता है, ठीक है, तो obviously standard industry tools है, कुछ अलग नहीं है, right? But someone who's in their third or fourth year can explain me how does orchestration work, how does containerization work, what's the advantage, why are we using it, ठीक है, has his own projects dockerized and deployed, ठीक है, so that person is obviously going to stand out as a backend engineer than the rest of the crowd जिनके पास DSA करके आए.
For sure.
So that's those are the things that you can do and focus on. Like I said, right, build projects.
That's a really great takeaway as well for the students.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Go step by step.
Because like this thing came from your experience, right? Because you have observed this thing already, so you mentioned it.
Certainly.
And students should actually focus upon this thing specifically because India में सबसे बड़ा dilemma ही यही है कि सब जॉब के पीछे भाग रहे हैं. जॉब्स है भी पर relevant skill set ही नहीं मिलता लोगों को, right?
Right.
That's why there is a big gap between the companies और जो भी hiring post वगैरह आती हैं, right?
Yeah, it's sort of an employability crisis,
हाँ.
right? You have jobs, you have people who want jobs. But there's no match.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So now let's move to the next question. That is that starting from 0 to 1, right? What does a software engineer do, and what are the most frequent tools that you are using in your day-to-day tasks?
Yeah, तो सबसे ज़्यादा frequent tool is pretty common. It's an ID, right? उससे common tool कोई होता नहीं. That's the tool that I use. But tools and technologies में frequently I use like जैसे चलो मैं आपको planning से बता देता हूँ, right? How does something get shipped? So initially I get the business requirements. ठीक है, I don't get the development requirements, right, at this level. Usually when you are just starting out, you will be very much, you know, एक पूरा का पूरा एल्गोरिथम के स्टेप बाय स्टेप इंस्ट्रक्शंस दिए होंगे कि क्या क्या चीजें कैसे इम्प्लीमेंट किए. That used to happen, right? But not anymore. So I usually get some sort of like either product requirements या business requirements. ठीक है, कि मतलब business requirement can be something like that कि कोई clarity नहीं, ठीक है, you need to build this sort of a dashboard, इसको बना लेना. अब इसमें प्रोडक्ट रिक्वायरमेंट भी नहीं पता है, वो भी खुद से बनानी है, किसी के साथ बात करके डिस्कस करनी है, राइट? और डेवलपमेंट रिक्वायरमेंट्स में एक्चुअल में क्या क्या लगेगा वो तो बहुत बात की बात है, ठीक है. तो फर्स्ट स्टेज इज, यू नो, यूजुअली प्लानिंग एंड डिजाइनिंग, ठीक है. तो फर्स्ट यू प्लान आउट थिंग्स, मतलब क्या क्या चीजें कैसे होनी चाहिए, एंड देन यू ब्रेक दोस डाउन स्ट्रक्चरली. So let's say you know कि चलो ये प्रोडक्ट बनने वाला है, राइट? आई नीड टू क्रिएट दिस प्रोडक्ट. अब इस चीज को लेट्स ट्रांसलेट दिस टू डेवलपमेंट रिक्वायरमेंट्स. लोग क्या क्या चीजें चाहिए, कि क्या क्या चीजें बनी, कौन सी सर्विस होगी, किस चीज में आपको नहीं बनानी पड़ेगी. They will be integrating those things, right? मैं थोड़ा सा backend perspective से बोल रहा हूँ because that's what I have been, like that's my niche, that's my content. So you know क्या सर्विस बनानी है, क्या चीजें पार्ट्स मॉडिफाई होंगे, क्या क्या चीजें एक्सटेंड करनी है, so on and so forth. So first thing you need to get is the clarity of what you are going to do. ठीक है, so that the very crucial stage is planning and designing. ठीक है, अगर बहुत फास्ट पेस्ड एनवायरनमेंट है तो ये स्टेप जो है यूजुअली मिस आउट हो जाता है.
Okay.
I have worked at places where there is no planning and designing.
Hmm.
Just काम आता है और फिर काम डिप्लॉय होता है, ठीक है, usually.
Hmm.
But that's usually the worst practice that you get.
Hmm.
Planning and designing is much more important than actually implementing. क्यों? क्योंकि आप implement ऐसे करने वाले हो जैसे आपने plan और design
Hmm.
जैसे आपने design किया, right? And if you don't design, ठीक है, then you can't design it for a long term. Okay, that's so ये part बहुत important है जो मैं बता रहा हूँ, that if you do not design it, ठीक है, if you are just directly implementing, then you cannot design it for a longer term. ठीक है, तो आपने कोई भी कोड लिखा होगा, it's going to be very fragile. ठीक है, if you are not designing it properly. अच्छा, there are some exceptions, right? People who are so good at coding कि वो implementation design वगैरह सब कुछ देख के कर लेते हैं कि उनका कोड 10 साल तक कोई दिक्कत नहीं, but 99-95% of the cases that's not going to be the truth, right? That is not going to be your reality. So first obviously you need to break down the problem, design it out कि अच्छा क्या क्या चीजें होने वाली, क्या क्या चीजें कैसे करनी है. Right, then comes the development part. ठीक है, you development test together या फिर you develop and then test. Yeah. Usually it's a good practice to have development and testing coexist. ठीक है, but ठीक है, if you can't afford that, or if you have or if you have to afford, or if you can only afford separate testing, ठीक है, that's a different scenario. ठीक है, जैसे भी आप कर रहे हो, but it's usually going to be design, develop, test, and then deploy. ठीक है. So once you have tested out the application on, let's say, your local environment, your staging environments, etc., then it goes to actual production where it is deployed. Okay. Then it's basically shipped out to the users. So that's usually 0 to 1. How, if I'm getting some task, right, कि ये चीजें करनी है, how I would plan it out, how I would develop it, then test it later on, and then finally it is going to be deployed. Okay. At that point, when it is finally going to the users, at that time it is done. ठीक है, once you have tested it out, it's only done. ठीक है, अभी तक सारे metrics वगैरह सब चीजें एक्चुअल में staging या किसी और environment में जाके चेक नहीं करी है, तब तक चीजें डन नहीं है. ठीक है, just your part is done. ठीक है, एक्चुअल में कैसा बिहेव करने वाला है, you need to also test that out. That's a part that is just between going to the your production users and between you completing your task. Okay. That's usually 0 to 1 how something is built, right? The first step is plan, then design, develop, test and deploy. Okay, development testing कितना closely exist कर रहे हैं, it depends on your employer. तुम्हें क्या मालूम, बाकी तो the steps remain usually the same. Okay. And sometimes what can happen is that you are usually only involved in a few of these steps. Okay. So sometimes let's say you are only doing deployments, right? You are someone in the DevOps team. Okay. Sometimes you can be a junior engineer who's doing development or testing, but he is not involved in planning, designing, or even the conception of that idea. Okay. Conception of that idea तो मैंने भी बताया नहीं क्योंकि ये यहाँ पर आ चुका है, ठीक है, engineering team के पास. First step is that you need to conceive some idea कि अच्छा करना क्या है. जहाँ पे इस चीज की clarity है, that's a much more senior level. I do not work at that. Okay. I am someone who gets the product or business requirements. I translate them into development requirements, develop those, test it out, and deploy things. That's usually how my day goes, or usually how a task is.
Right. So, thank you. Actually, you already shared about the whole process, how it is actually done, right? How software is built from scratch, right? So this is something that students will actually find it valuable. Right, this was something that students should be hearing. To मतलब ये मिलता नहीं है ढूंढने पे, but you actually mentioned it in such a simple way, है ना? And okay, so let's just move to the next part that is related to the competition something, right? So the students are actually facing a lot of competition when we talk about the Indian market, right? Specifically web development, right?
Yeah.
So how can the students actually highlight their profiles in this highly competitive market? So any takeaways on this thing?
Yeah, like I previously mentioned, right, on building projects. Okay. So building those projects that you can passionately sell, right, that's going to be key to getting your first experience, right? And to actually get a full-time job or an internship on your campus, those internships that you cracked out off campus, right, in the early years, right, second year, first year, whatever, those are going to help you stand out over there. And now let's say you are currently in your third year or something, right? Because you are a time tracking. Even still, you can still build those projects, right? If you can't gain any more experience at this point, right? Like next experience on our way is going to be from that on-campus internship or placement. No worries, right? Build good projects, right? Get good at DSA. Yeah. एटलीस्ट जो एक बेसिक रिक्वायरमेंट होता है राइट, कि मतलब किसी भी कंपनी को क्लियर कर सकते हो, यू नीड टू नो दैट मच. यूजुअली अगर आप कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रोग्रामिंग कर रहे हो, दैट्स गोइंग टू बी 1600 ऑन कोड कोर्सेज, 1600 to 1800 ऑन कोड कोर्सेज. अगर इतने लेवल पे कोई बंदा है तो ऐसी कोई कंपनी नहीं है, ठीक है. अगर है भी तो दैट्स अ वेरी वेरी टाइनी फ्रैक्शन. You can clear 99.9% of companies interviews. ठीक है. To get there, you need to get a good resume. ठीक है. And to build a good resume, you obviously need, to have good projects, right? Standard, nice skill sets, highlighted. And if you can, right, the cherry on the top is going to have experience. Okay. So before your first full-time job, definitely try to do at least one internship. Okay. I recommend doing 2-3 or as many as you can. Okay.
Right.
मतलब as much your time permits, right? अगर तुम vacation में कर सकते हो सिर्फ तो then do 1 or 2. However you can, figure that part out. But if you can do more than that, then that's going to be the best thing that you can do to yourself, right? To start out. Because not everyone is going to have like 3 internships listed on their resume just before their, final year placements. So there, that is going to help you a lot.
Definitely. So that's a fair enough takeaway. And now moving to like one of the most important questions that I actually was very interested in asking to you, right? It is something that can actually help the students to build a similar approach for themselves that they could actually implement in their real lives right now, right? After hearing to your answer, right? So the thing is that if you were asked to actually reach the same spot in your life, right, where whatever you have achieved right now, right, with zero experience and zero skill set, right, and that too based on the current market situation, so what would be the approach that you would devise for yourself? And yeah,
I mean, like to reach the exact same spot, I wouldn't change a thing. But if I was to do it a little better, okay. So I actually already mentioned this as well, right? That I did focus on development completely, right? Initially, right? जब तक वो डंडा नहीं गया था कि placements and internships आने वाली हैं, तब तक मैंने भी नहीं किया था. चलो मैंने तो फिर भी थोड़ा सा टाइम पहले कर लिया था, बिकॉज जून जुलाई में अगर इंटर्नशिप आई स्टार्टेड आउट इन फरवरी, ठीक है. बट कुछ लोग जगते ही नहीं है प्लेसमेंट्स तक, ठीक है.
राइट.
तो एक एज जो मैं पिछले क्वेश्चन में ऐड करना चाहूंगा इज दैट व्हेन यू आर अपियरिंग फॉर इंटर्नशिप्स ना, देयर इज अ डबल एज दैट वर्क्स फॉर यू इफ यू आर गुड, ठीक है. एंड दैट डबल एज वर्क्स अगेंस्ट यू इफ यू आर नॉट दैट, ठीक है. दैट इज देयर इज लो कंपटीशन, ठीक है, क्योंकि आधे लोग जगह नहीं होते प्लेसमेंट से पहले तक, उनकी तैयारी नहीं होती. दूसरा बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज ये है कि देयर इज a lower expectation from people who are being hired for internships, ठीक है. But that same internship can get you a placement also, ठीक है. people के through वही same company जब अगर आएगी placement के लिए, their expectation is going to be much higher, ठीक है. I have seen people in internship interviews, ठीक है, saying कि sir DBMS तो sir अब तक मैंने पढ़ा ही नहीं है. There are some question on normalization or indexes, ठीक है. And interviews easily let it go कि ठीक है चलो अच्छा मे बी DBMS नहीं पढ़ा होगा, OS पढ़ रखा होगा, ठीक है. अब पता नहीं वो बंदा कितना सच बोल रहा है कितना झूठ बोल रहा है, मुझे भी आइडिया नहीं. बिकॉज एटलीस्ट इन माय कॉलेज यू बिल्ड योर ओन करिकुलम, ठीक है. यू आर गोइंग टू सिलेक्ट योर ओन सब्जेक्ट्स, तो इट कैन बी दोज थिंग्स आर यूजुअली फॉरगिवन. तो मैं अगर अभी करना चाहता स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम स्क्रैच, सो आई वुड फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट क्लियर ऑल माय कोर CS फंडास, ठीक है. वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंटली OS DBMS एंड लूप्स, ठीक है. ये तीनों चीजें. देन वर्क ऑन DSA, आराम से 8-9 महीने DSA मास्टरी, ठीक है. वंस DSA इज डन, आई नो आई एम वेरी मच कॉन्फिडेंट कि मतलब कोई भी कंपनी आ जाए, आई कैन एटलीस्ट इट वुड बी अ फेयर चांस दैट आई कैन गेट इन. आई वुड स्टॉप देयर, ठीक है, एंड देन डू इट ऑन द साइड, ठीक है, एंड स्टार्ट विद डेवलपमेंट. सो आई वुड इजीली ट्रांजिशन, पहले मतलब 7 दिन DSA चल रहा है, देन मेक इट 5 days a week, वर्क डेज वाले दिन DSA करते हैं अपन बिल्कुल रूटीन बना के, उसमें मेहनत लगती है ना. वीकेंड्स पे हम लोग डेव वगैरह कर सकते हैं, थोड़ा बहुत हाथ पैर मार लिया, अच्छा ये सीख लिया, कल वो सीख लिया, तो वीकेंड पे थोड़ा बहुत एक्सप्लोरेशन हो गया. एंड देन लाइक आफ्टर अ फ्यू वीक्स व्हेन आई फाइंड आउट कि अच्छा चलो ठीक है मेरे को बैक एंड में इंटरेस्ट है, देन आई वुड फ्लिप दिस आउट, ठीक है. आई वुड डू 5 days a week बैक एंड कुछ सीख रहे हैं, एंड 2 days जस्ट गिविंग कॉन्टेस्ट और डूइंग समथिंग लाइक, ठीक है. मूव दैट इनटू द बैक सीट, and then just fully dive into developing my skills, and then start out like looking for internships as soon as I can, ठीक है. तो internships and placements के लिए ना कभी भी do not wait ever for gaining any sort of mastery, ठीक है, क्योंकि कोई मास्टर नहीं बनने वाला, ठीक है. और तुमको लग रहा है कि तुम अपने आप को 6 महीने दे दोगे तो बन जाओगे, तो मास्टर तुम नहीं बन रहे, फिर मास्टर कोई और बन रहा है और वो ऑलरेडी करने लग चुका है।
Right.
So don't wait to be 100% in any skill set to start looking out for the jobs. ठीक है, तुमको जितना भी आता है, basics, how to clear the interview, just बैठ जाओ। ठीक है, क्योंकि तुम्हारा कंपनी में घुसना है, कंपनी में घुस के मास्टर बन जाओगे, तो उसके पहले बनने की उतनी ज्यादा जरूरत नहीं। That's what I would say, है ना? And even I did a part of this, right? मैंने कुछ मास्टर बनने का वेट नहीं किया। I knew basic HTML, CSS, and I started looking out for jobs. ठीक है, same I would do this time, but only thing I would change is कि I would gain the core skills first, okay, and then move on to development and all this.
Understood.
Build a good foundation basically.
And this is a fair enough overview about the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
मतलब आपने 2-3 पॉइंट्स ऐसे मेंशन करे जो कि बहुत मतलब सारे पॉइंट्स आर रेलिवेंट इनफ, है ना, बट 2-3 पॉइंट्स ऐसे हैं जो कि बहुत ज्यादा ना ऐसे रिजेंबल कर सकते हैं लोग, मतलब रिलेट कर पाते हैं, राइट? कि ऐसे अपने सराउंडिंग्स को देखते हुए कि बच्चे अभी भी सीरियसली प्रिपेयर नहीं कर रहे इंटरव्यूज के लिए, राइट? सो अभी भी यही है कि इंटरव्यू आ गया, कंपनी आ गई है ना, अब सोच रहे हैं कि अच्छा ठीक है अब इंटरव्यू के लिए चलो बैठ जाते हैं जाकर के, अच्छा इंटरव्यू में बोलना क्या है, मतलब 80% बच्चा आज की डेट में भी ऐसे ही है। Tier 2 Tier 3 कॉलेजेस का तो बहुत बुरा हाल है इस मामले में, ऑनेस्टली। Tier 1 फिर भी थोड़ा सा उनको मतलब पुश करा जाता है इस चीज के लिए कि आप करो, है ना, उनका प्लेसमेंट सेल उनको काफी पुश करता है।
Yeah, true. I mean, like overall, if you see, like the Tier 3 colleges भी कभी-कभार पब्लिश करते हैं, like 30 लाख का पैकेज, 50 लाख का पैकेज, तो वो जो 1-2 स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं वो वही वाले होते हैं जो सही टाइम पे जग जाते हैं,
राइट?
बाकी तो जनता मास में ही जा रही है।
Definitely. And like that's how you create difference for yourself, right? The university won't do anything for you, honestly. The only person who is doing something for you is yourself. Like you yourself will do everything for yourself, right?
और ये तो कभी भी नहीं होने वाला, right? Wherever, whatever university or college you go to, whether it is IIT, Harvard, Stanford, whatever, right? College कुछ नहीं सिखाने वाला। Ultimately, it's going to be MBA कर रहे हो किसी बढ़िया कॉलेज से, it's just like a very expensive networking event that you're going to.
Honestly,
बीटेक वगैरह कर रहे हो तो it's nothing, just वो डिग्री मिलने वाली है, स्किल्स वगैरह तुमको कुछ ही सीखनी है, right? Because of how outdated the curriculum is.
Right, exactly.
Just archaic.
This has been the major problem, मतलब अपने इसमें ना कि still students are learning that मतलब वो जो 10 साल पुरानी बातें हैं, 15 साल पुरानी बातें हैं, मतलब it's good to create the base, but if you actually want to excel based on the current market scenario, तब नहीं हो सकता। मतलब वो बेसिक्स के लिए बहुत अच्छा है एनीथिंग, और ये सिर्फ टेक स्पेसिफिक नहीं है, दिस इज स्पेसिफिक टू मैनेजमेंट एज वेल, दिस इज स्पेसिफिक टू द फील्ड दैट यू अप्लाई।
Yeah, any field that you apply, college से नहीं पढ़ना है, right? You are going to have to upskill yourself.
हाँ, डेफिनेटली, बस वही पॉइंट आ जाता है ना, लाइक द पर्सन हु इज एक्चुअली डिटरमाइंड टू क्रिएट अ डिफरेंस अपने लिए, तो वो तो कर ही लेगा।
Exactly.
Right, and the people who are actually trying to search for something to get the right piece of information but they are not able to, तब उनके लिए कॉलेज वार्ता जैसी जगह बना दी जाती है कि आप आओ, आप सीखो, right? Sir, so at last, anything that you would like to say, like like there are many points that we missed already because it is not possible to cover everything in a single podcast, right? So like anything that you would like to mention, any guidance that you would like to give to the students at the end before ending the podcast that can actually add value to the students?
Yeah, so one thing is that to actually secure something in such a competitive market, you are obviously going to have to stand out, right? Yeah, तो वो standing out वाला जो part है ना, focus on that. Build your resume that it is so shiny कि मतलब resume जो पढ़ रहा है वो देख कैसे आके चौंक जा रहे हैं, भाई इसको तो इंटरव्यू में लेना ही लेना, right? Once you're into the interview, right? फिर ना इंटरव्यू के लिए मैं एक बहुत ही ज्यादा important skill set बोलूँगा लोगों को डेवलप करने के लिए, is navigating और steering the interview. मेरे दोस्त हैं, ठीक है, जिनको रत्ती भर का डीएसए नहीं आता, राइट? दे आर सुपर गुड एट डेवलपमेंट, लाइक दे वर्क लाइक सीनियर सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर्स एक्चुअली। मैं तो बस एक टाइटल होल्ड करता हूँ, आई एम स्टिल लाइक अ मिड लेवल, बट दे आर सुपर गुड एट इट, एंड द वे दैट दे मैनेज टू क्रैक गुड प्लेसमेंट्स वेयर दे आर अर्निंग more than like 20 LPA, right? 20 LPA, 30 LPA, is that they knew how to steer the interviews, right? तो अब अगर तुमसे कोई बंदा आके ग्राफ्स पे क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है, राइट, बट तुमने ग्राफ डेटाबेसेस पे काम करना, राइट, यू डोंट नो द अंडरलाइंग एल्गोरिथम्स बट यू हैव वर्कड विद द टेक्नोलॉजी सो वास्टली, you need to know how to steer this into my expertise.
Exactly, right.
Right, तो तुम अब देखो, that's it's simple, right? You can't judge a fish by its ability to climb the tree, right? तो कुछ लोगों को नहीं होता, उन लोगों का उतना analytical या IQ, maybe sometimes it helps, right? If you have a higher IQ, you are going to definitely start out core forces with 1600, right? मेरे को पहुंचने में साल भर लगता है.
हाँ.
So that does play a role, right? तुम्हारा analytical skill कितना है, तुम्हारी creative skills कितना है. So if you have like those creative skills that are better, right? You're good at development, you're not that good at DSA. Then you need to steer the interview towards your specific skill set, right? क्योंकि at the end, right, तुम्हें ultimately वो job चाहिए, right? Interview is just going to be a basal skill set का test, right? कि मतलब सब लोगों को judge करना है, तो something common is DSA. That's why it's usually कि DSA पूछते हैं interview, right? और कोई reason नहीं है. सारे के सारे computer graduates को आप DSA से adjust कर सकते हो. But let's say you are highly skilled in something else. Then you need to be able to steer the interview, like तुमको control लेना पड़ेगा. Turn the interview around to be favorable to the outcome that you want is getting selected. But obviously वो वहाँ तक कैसे पहुँचोगे when your skills are getting highlighted, right? Not that everyone else is with them. I worked with a CTO earlier on in my career, right? Samsung आने वाली थी उनके placement में. He's from ISM, IIT ISM धनबाद, right? Samsung वाली थी like दुनिया भर के लोग सबके सब जो क्या बोलते हैं इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और ये सारे फंडे रट रहे हैं. उन्होंने जाके बोल दिया सर मेरे को ये नहीं आता, ये आता है, पूछ लो. But the interviewer was much more than happy to do that, oblige. ठीक है. And then he grilled him on whatever skills he portrayed, right? कि मैंने resume ये लिखा है, आप इसमें से कुछ भी पूछ लो, मैं सब कुछ बता दूँ. ठीक है. From all of his friends, he was the one who got selected. बाकी सब बस रटते रह गए semiconductors वगैरह. ठीक है. So that is a very very crucial skill that I was luckily able to get exposed to at an earlier age. Okay, so that is something that can really help you with your interviews and getting that job. Is steering or navigating the interview. Okay. You need to turn the odds into your own favor.
Definitely.
वो कोई और नहीं करने वाला, right? And you need to be smart about it. So this is not a hard skill, right? This is a soft
skill, right?
So that is something that I would say, right? ये थोड़ा सा हटके अलग चीज है, right? कम बात होती है इसके बारे में, but very very important, right? If you want to get the favorable outcome, you need to be under favorable circumstances. वो तुमको create करने पड़ेगा. So yeah, that's like one thing that I would say, learn how to navigate the interview. इसके लिए simple तरीका है, कुछ नहीं है, mock interviews दो, ठीक है? और actual technical interview should never be your first, ठीक है? वहाँ जाके ऐसे मतलब कि सारी गलतियां नहीं करनी, राइट? सारी गलतियां पहले कर लो, so that first interview is going to be the golden one and crack it. ठीक है? So I developed this sort of a confidence early on कि अगर मेरे को इंटरव्यू मिल जाता है then I am able to get a job. मेरे को दिक्कत आती थी इंटरव्यू लेने में, ठीक है? So have that much of a confidence in yourself कि मतलब अगर इंटरव्यू तक पहुंच गए तो इंटरव्यू तो क्लियर कर ही देना. And for that, this is the most important skill that you are able to navigate the interview. कि इंटरव्यू जा किस डायरेक्शन में रहे, ठीक है? Is it going towards your skill set or is it going towards where you lack?
Right.
So yeah, that's something. And I know it's a bit difficult. ठीक है, बोलना थोड़ा सा आसान है, करना बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल होता है, ठीक है? But जितना ज्यादा मुश्किल है उतना ज्यादा rewarding भी है.
Definitely. And it will happen through practice itself. मतलब जितने interviews दे सकते हो दो, right? That's the only way to learn it. और ऐसा होता है ना कि the first question that is being asked to you is to like describe yourself, whatever you have done, right? Yeah. उसी टाइम पे यू जस्ट पुट फॉरवर्ड वो सारी चीजें जो कि आपकी स्ट्रेंथ है, राइट? तो क्या होता है कि इंटरव्यूअर उसी में से चीजें पिक कर लेता है इनिशियली. मतलब जितने भी इंटरव्यूज मैंने आज तक दिए उतने में यही हुआ है हमेशा कि लाइक व्हेन आई टॉक अबाउट माई सेल्फ, पहला क्वेश्चन जो कि होता ही है कि टेल मी समथिंग अबाउट योरसेल्फ, राइट? सो
यू हाईलाइट योर स्ट्रेंथ्स.
हाँ, तो पोर्ट्रे द स्किल्स इन सच अ वे, ठीक है, कि इंटरव्यूअर मतलब एकदम से इंट्रीग्ड हो जाए कि हाँ मेरे को इसी चीज में से पूछना है, इसलिए वाली चीज मेंशन क्यों हो रही है, राइट? और होता है ये, मतलब हर बार होता है. एंड देन यू जस्ट स्टार्ट पुटिंग इन वही चांदी के चम्मच इंटरव्यूअर के सामने एक तरीके से, है ना? तो उसमें से ये करके उठाता जाएगा. एंड इट्स लाइक प्लेइंग विद द पर्सन इज इन फ्रंट ऑफ. डेफिनेटली नॉट, ऐसा नहीं होता कि सामने वाला मतलब कम है, डेफिनेटली दे आर सुपीरियर एंड वेरी मच सुपीरियर, बट यू कैन एक्चुअली प्लान द होल इंटरव्यू पहले से बिफोर एंटरिंग द रूम. मतलब दिस कैन एक्चुअली हैपन, बट होगा तभी जब आप मतलब ज्यादा इंटरव्यूज दोगे, राइट?
Exactly. You need a lot of practice to get into this. पहली बात तो इंटरव्यू देने की स्किल पहले डेवलप करनी पड़ेगी,
right?
Then you get into that part where you are developing how to navigate it,
right?
So, give a lot of mock interviews, right? और इसका सबसे बेस्ट तरीका है डेवलप अ गुड फ्रेंड सर्कल, राइट? वो सबसे ज्यादा बड़ा डिफरेंशिएटिंग फैक्टर होता है, राइट? जो कि मैं कंप्लीटली मिस कर गया हूँ, ठीक है? बट यू आर गोइंग टू विद एवरेज ऑफ योर 5 बेस्ट फ्रेंड्स, राइट, या 5 लोग जिनके साथ सबसे ज्यादा इंटरेक्ट करते हो, तो मेक अ गुड फ्रेंड ग्रुप, ठीक है, और साथ में सारे के सारे बंदे मोटिवेटेड हो और आप ही की तरह सेम गोल्स, सेम आइडिया, सेम वैल्यू शेयर करते हो, तो बहुत ही बढ़िया है, राइट। तो आप आपस में एक दूसरे को पुश करके वो एवरेज को ऊपर ला सकते हो, ठीक है। गलत संगति में रहोगे तो नीचे ही जाएगा।
इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेजेस में ना, मतलब द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट पार्ट इज टू फाइंड लाइक माइंडेड पीपल। फाइव पीपल तो बहुत दूर की बात है, मतलब 2 भी नहीं मिलते। सच्ची बात है ये।
मतलब ठीक है, मतलब दो, अगर 2 मिल रहे हैं, 3 मिल रहे हैं, तो उनके साथ ज्यादा टाइम स्पेंड करो, ठीक है। जो फालतू लोग हैं तो उनके साथ फालतू पने में टाइम स्पेंड करो, राइट। एक अच्छा फ्रेंड ग्रुप ऐसा भी होना चाहिए जिनके साथ आप घूमने करने जा सकते हो,
एग्जैक्टली,
मस्ती कर रहे हो। एक फ्रेंड ग्रुप जिससे आप थोड़े से ज्यादा वो थोड़ा सा आपके गोल ओरिएंटेड होना चाहिए।
हाँ डेफिनेटली।
हर टाइप के दोस्त बनाओ, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है ना।
हाँ, मतलब इट्स द पीरियड टू एक्सप्लोर, राइट? सो यू नीड टू डू दैट, राइट? So let's just conclude this podcast at a very positive note, right? Just live your life, add value to your life, right? And work upon it. मतलब जो भी you have set the goal for yourself, just try to achieve it in the best possible way. मतलब बाद में regret मत करना उस चीज़ को लेकर कि शायद मैं थोड़े से और efforts डाल देता तो चीज़ें कुछ और हो सकती थी जो कि आपने नहीं करा, right? So just try to put in maximum efforts जो कि आप आज की डेट में डाल सकते हो, right? So that you can actually achieve the goal that you have set for yourself. Sir, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here on the podcast. Thank you so much for contributing so much and investing so much of your time. Right. We'll be looking forward to having more and more podcasts like these. Right. And yeah, I'll be very happy to host you again on College Varta. Right. So that's all from my side. Anything that you would like to say, then we can just end the podcast.
I mean, like, thanks a lot for inviting me. It's been a real delight, talking with you and definitely sharing these things with the up and coming folks, the next few generations of the graduates. I hope you can take the positive things out of this, है ना। बाकी तो आपके ऊपर है, right? How much you want to dive into this part, how much you want to explore and enjoy, right? Create a good balance. That's going to be my actual ultimate advice, right? Create a good balance. Because if you're not burnt out from overworking, okay, you're also enjoying life because this is the time to do that. Yeah.
Right. Thank you, people. Thank you for watching. I'll share his LinkedIn profile's link in the description as well. Right. And here is his name above his video. So you can also just search it on LinkedIn. Right. And definitely do connect to him. Right. Sir will be open to answering your doubts, anything that it is. Right. But don't bulk message him. Please. Right. Don't do it. मतलब ऐसा है कि ठीक है, just ask relevant things, फालतू के messages मत करना. Don't disturb him. Right, उस perspective में. And thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you, sir. Thank you for investing so much of your time. And bye bye. Take care of yourself.